7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Step into the ring where the lights burn bright. Thursday night, we ignite. It's a heavyweight fight. Steel steps, no fear. We go deep, we go raw. Talking truths, other parts won't touch. Breaking the law. Steel steps, we taking it higher. Real talk, no chill. Spitting fire. On, locked in it. We bring the heat. Every Thursday night, we can't be beat. We can't be beat. We can't be beat.
What is good, everyone? It is your boy Politic Hot alongside my guy, Mr. Moyo Fit Chris Wilson. Mr. Joey Woods will be joining us momentarily. But we are Still Steps coming to you live on a beautiful Thursday evening, courtesy of All Fit to Talk Sports Network. Mr. Moyo Fit, how you doing this evening, sir?
Yo, it's been a week, man. There's been a lot going on in the world of wrestling. Entertaining, a little head scratching, a little, what the hell is happening here? Like, it's just a bunch of all that wrapped in one. Good things, bad things, weird things. But it's all been entertaining in the world of professional / sports entertainment. So it's all good with me. Keep the content coming, people.
Yeah. It's funny. Prior to coming on tonight, like I was thinking about like what would be the proper word to represent this week in pro wrestling. And the first word that came to mind was pivot. Because that's definitely something the WWE did with the Universal Championship, which we'll discuss in a matter of minutes on here on Still Steps. But it just seemed like if they're saying like there's no like wrestling war going on, it's not necessarily the Monday Night War, but like if there's not like a friendly competitive battle per se going on, I truly believe we're in the middle of a little battle between AEW and WWE, which everyone is trying to outdo each other, and pivoting with what WWE is now doing, like with that championship. I feel like it's something that they need to do, also too, to continue to have the viewership to increase. But we'll definitely dive deeper into that a lot more, as well as AEW Dynamite with everything that had taken place this past Wednesday. Again, talking about new champions were crowned on that show as well. So we'll definitely jump into that tonight as well. So before we get into any of that, Mr. Moyofit, as well, we're starting to do something that caught your eye in the world of pro wrestling this week. Something that stood out to you. Was there anything that you saw, out of this, insane week of pro wrestling that stood out to you aside from, everything that, we're going to discuss tonight?
The only thing that stood out to me is I'm still kind of befuddled what WWE is doing with LA Knight. It's like befuddled is the best way I can. It's like he's technically in the main event scene,
right?
But he's not winning. But he's always there because he's so over. So it's like they can't just put him in the mid card scene anymore,
right?
It's like because he's too over still. Like fans are like chomping at the bits for him to finally get that like push. Like he's been pushed before, but like to the level of like we talking about, like, he's definitely be next challenger for the world title or possibly winning it. It's like he's had these promo battles and he had this promo with Seth that people are just like, oh, he got Seth on this one. I'm just like, it was okay. It's like wasn't the best like in the world, like. Because LA Knight, he talks so fast sometimes that he gets a little tongue-tied. So he's like, he just starts stuttering over himself, wasn't it? But it's still entertaining because he's so animated. It's funny in his like the way he talks and stuff. So it comes off very well. But it's like I was saying, like right now, it's Roman and Seth at SummerSlam.
Right.
What is LA Knight doing there? it's like okay, or like unless you're going to insert him in this match, what is he doing there? I get it. He's tired of the bloodline. He's tired of something. So he's like, I'm trying to like, I need him to say, like, I'm tired of being looked over. I'm tired of always being pushed to back. Why it's the same 3-4 guys getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. They're getting help all the time. It's never them by themselves. It's always me.
Yeah, he went there on Monday.
Yeah, a little bit. But I need them to really bring it home. Like, you are nothing without your team. You had the Shield, then you had the corporation or whatever the hell it was called. I forget what they were called at the time. What's the name? You had them guys with the corporate Kane and the Stooges,
right?
Like
some of the was it the Authority?
Yeah, Authority. Yeah, we go from the Shield to Authority. He was forget what I don't know what the other group was called when he was Monday Night Messiah. I don't know what that group actually had a name or not.
Right.
What was his name? Then he has the Vision. So it's like he's always been pushed, and no matter if he was the best wrestler in that group. And he always was the best wrestler. He always needed a group to get himself particularly over. LA Knight never needed that. He got himself over on being him. But so it annoys him that these guys keep getting these chances, even though he at this point is the guy who's more over. So it's like, so I'm just like, okay, what are we doing with LA Knight? This is like this. I'm wondering, like, what are we doing with him?
And I gotta say, I think what you're asking is what we're getting ready to receive now after what transpired on Monday night. Because one, I know, you talking about, the promo he cut. I thought it was a phenomenal promo. In fact, this might have been his best promo part of the WWE.
Yeah,
like,
I said it was good. I said it was good, but just was the best. I think he's done other ones that was like, oh, he was on one in this one. This one was good.
This one was definitely sharp, but I do think it has some teeth where this could potentially turn into maybe a Seth Rollins LA Knight situation before we do get to SummerSlam. Like you said, like, is it possible that he could be inserted into this match? I mean, only time will tell over the next 2 or 3 weeks. But I think that's also going to show, depending how they play up after what took place with him being attacked by Jacob the last Monday. So I think we are on a course of potentially getting a LA Knight Roman Reigns, because at this point, like, he's continuously getting attacked from either Jay or Jimmy, now Jacob. So at some point, they just can't curve him and not put him in the championship picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And so I'm trying to understand what they're going to do, because WWE is good at brushing people and putting them, like, cooling them off, as I like to say. When they're like white hot, they're really good at cooling them off, even though the fans are clearly not letting him cool off. And just look
at me sounding pro LA tonight, and he's one of my least favorite.
But to say, you're not a fan of his. Like, that's what I'm like. I'm just like, okay. It's like me bigging up.
I'm being honest. I'm being unbiased.
Like this, like me bigging up Jey Uso. It's like, what?
Yeah, right. Like, what's in your cup over there, sir?
Yeah, it's like, you don't like Jey Uso. Yes, I do. I just think he's what he is.
But you know what? Like, if we really think about it, he's going through a repackage without them having to actually say it in a way, because he's had moments where, like, the crowd wasn't feeling him, and that's why I'm saying, like, he gotta somehow stay this course and hit these promos, week after week, when provided, to, like, really get that regain, like, that trust from the WWE universe, with him potentially getting into the title run. Because if he's constantly getting beat up by the Usos, let me just say by the Bloodline now, like, if he's getting constantly beat up by the Bloodline now, this is almost somewhat parallel to him finishing, like, his story to somehow become champion. Would drive me nuts if it actually does happen, but that's the only way, like, this outcome can happen. Like, unless somehow Seth, defeats Roman at SummerSlam, and then they turn the story into LA Knight and Seth. But then on the same hand with that kind of wouldn't make sense because of what's going on with him in the bloodline. So I don't know. Is it possible we get LA Knight and Roman at Saturday night's main event? Because like nothing's been advertised yet for for that event, and that's in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah. And my guess is they'll somehow screw LA Knight and he'll lose, which is honestly in that situation I'll be okay with, because I know it's building to something after that. If he wins and he wins clean, it honestly would confuse me even more, to be honest. So right now, because how he's going, even though I'm still like wondering what they're doing with him, if I see they screw him over, that honestly I'm okay with that, because that's protecting him. And as far as the character goes, they're showing me, okay, we're about to do something here, because like people are really going to start jumping on that train of like, hey, y'all really screwing my man over. Like, what are y'all doing? Push him. So hopefully somebody has their hand on the pulse of like, all right, we need to like pull the trigger with this LA Knight. What are they going to do? I don't know, because you always hear about plans later down the road for Roman and other wrestlers. So we'll see, because another quick one, and we got to talk about it, but just the quick one.
No, good.
I'm still like LA Knight, and what the hell are we doing with Chad Gable, WWE? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
they need a tag team with Dragon Lee losing. Like, stop it. Like, come on, y'all. Like, he is better than that. This is the most over he's ever been. Y'all just gotta strike with the iron is hot sometimes. They don't have to always make sense of, like, come on, Kofi Mania. It's prime example. Kofi Mania. Kofi was there for years and years, top mid-card guy, multiple time tag team champion, Intercontinental, United States. So they kept having him as the top mid guy, but he had that one just final breakout performance in that Elimination Chamber. Then everybody was like, oh yeah, this guy's amazing. We forgot. It's like, we like this. We want to see him as the guy. And we knew it wasn't going to last long, but so what? At least he had that moment. Like, Chad Gable damn sure deserves that. Like, he hasn't even have a singles championship run. So it's like, we got to do something with this guy. Like, come on, he's been multiple time tag champion. Let's just get this man a single run. Let's go.
Shout out to my boy Michael Cunningham, aka the Bull. He said LA Knight world champion. I don't see it. Listen, I don't want to see it, but the way the booking, and we can kind of talk about this a little bit more in depth. Like, the way the booking is being done nowadays, like, it's like they're developing their options in front of our face. But now is everyone smart enough to catch it? Just like, for instance, when going into Monday, Mr. Punk, just so happened like this championship opportunity fell out of the sky. Rewind that. He said that in a promo, a little while back before he had stepped away. And what do we know? Like, somehow, like, just that one promo with him saying that has now like come full circle, and we got what we got. Like, that was wild. I'm like, oh man,
I'm starting to believe people saying he missed the TKO. I'm starting to believe that shit. Like,
I kind of think it too.
I am definitely
like, something ain't right. I don't know. Maybe this is just me, but something just don't feel rather genuine.
What? Don't feel what?
Something, I don't know. Something just don't feel rather genuine. Like, when you talk about him being Mr. TKO and stuff, like, I'm starting to think he might be calling some shots.
That's
like, he definitely pulling some sort of strikes, because
somebody put a picture up of him, like it was him, but he had the Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, I sent that to y'all.
Yeah, you see this?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's actually starting to make sense right now.
Right.
Like, dude,
doesn't work for me, brother.
So there you go. I didn't. Yo, listen to this and peep this, Mike.
Yeah.
Think about just the how does this make sense? The last time we see him, far as in the ring, he lost at Mania to Roman. So the
Right.
last time he was in the ring, he lost, and he lost his championship. He's gone away for months, and as he comes back immediately to a WWE Championship match, Universal Championship match. Like what?
Yeah.
Like this is how? Like, come on.
Did you see that promo Sammy cut after the match?
Yes, I did. It was warranted.
Yeah.
I said, "Damn right, Sammy. That's what the shit you need to be talking."
I was like, nah, he meant that. He
Yeah,
meant
you know that was a shoot. That was the
yeah,
kayfabe.
he meant every bit of that.
Yeah,
Like,
as he should.
yeah, no question. Like,
Yeah. As soon as Cody was attacked, there wasn't exactly in Chicago. It was like right outside of it, but it was like
you might as well say
I
Chicago.
say, but it's backyard pretty much. It was right there.
Right.
Like I knew he was showing up because they was talking about he was going to. They advertised him being there, and then they said they wasn't sure if he was going to be there or not. I was like, yeah, they're just saying that. I know, but I didn't know he was going to be there in this capacity. But
Right.
as soon as Cody got power bomb, I was like, power bomb by Gunther. I was like, yeah, here comes CM Punk.
See, before that, I'll be honest. I thought it was going to be Oba. I thought they was going to just run it with Oba now, and then spice it up for SummerSlam as far as Hell in Cell, but allow what's the name Oba, to go over.
Yeah, because simply if it wasn't in Chicago, I would have went over because it was there, and I knew it was gonna be Punk. I knew it was gonna be Punk. That's what I was like I said. That's what I said. When Sammy was gonna win in Saudi because where it was at.
Yeah. No, I got you. I mean, since we already talked about this match, let's kind of circle back as far as like that whole arrival of Sammy. You know, my man was happy. You know what I mean?
I was loving
in a
it.
convertible, like yeah. And then we had the whole situation with Gunther coming in, power bombing Cody. You know what I mean, running his head through the corridor. So like this kind of goes back to what I was just saying not too long ago with the whole LA Knight situation. LA Knight, Seth Rollins all being in the world heavyweight title picture. They're now in the process of developing their options. So they're like, okay, just how like we see that whole whiteboard on the whole Unreal. They're now, I mean, they've always been in a futuristic kind of state, but I think they're a little bit more future wise, but what can we run in real time just in case we do need to pivot? And like now, like they're developing these options, and I got to give credit where credit is due because the pocket that they're doing it now, like all of this can literally change. You know what I mean? After SummerSlam, and then it still leaves that window of opportunity to whether needing to pivot or maybe just go rogue and take another direction with the other option before the Royal Rumble, before we get to the WrestleMania season. So I'm thinking like they're being very strategic as far as like what they're getting ready to put out going into 2027 for this WrestleMania, because they just can't put on, you know what I mean, whatever they want to put on because of where they're going to be at. So everything has to be like at a top tier level, which to me, I believe if that's going to happen, they do need to start incorporating a little bit more of the mid cards, a little bit more than what they have been doing, because I feel like now with everybody, you know what I mean, back in the mix, talking about, well, now we got Punk back in the mix. We got the entire bloodline back. Cody, Gunther, who else? I mean, I can't even really count Sammy, but like these are going to be like our week in and week out people that's going to be like on television every week. So like everybody ain't going to be able to be in that main event picture. So therefore, you're going to have to develop that mid card level a little bit better, you know, to appease the fan base much more. But
right, exactly, yeah. And I give credit for that. Yeah, like even though like I'm not even trying to take credit for the picking Sammy and Saudi, but like a lot of people didn't see that coming. That's what I'm saying. So like it was very intriguing, and good business that he
Yeah.
won. Because and the thing too is like we weren't in the know. We knew this wasn't gonna be a long title reign. Like
Right.
we all were agreement on that. Did we think it was gonna be 9 days? No, I did not know it was gonna be a 9 day. It's like damn, not even 2 weeks. WWE shit.
Not even a SummerSlam. That's what kind of pissed me
Yeah,
off.
I
Like,
was like, damn.
I can't even let my man hold the title at SummerSlam. Like, come on, man.
I say y'all foul for that. But what's name? But then like I said, with Punk winning it creates even more engagement, intrigue of just like eyeballs, just like yo, y'all see what's going on. Now, and the one thing they don't want to do is hot potato the championship because that's going to dilute it and make it not seem as important.
Right.
Because a lot of people didn't even though the Attitude Era was so hot at that time that the championship changed a lot. Like it wasn't no long reigns. Like be honest, like you just seemed like the guy had the belt long because he won it so many times. You would think Stone Cold was a 3-year champion, 3-year like long reigning champion. He wasn't.
Right.
Like I think his longest title reign was like 4 months or something like that. Like it wasn't. He never had a long title reign. He would lose it, but he would win it back like immediately, like within like a month. So
Right.
if it didn't even feel like he lost it. The Rock was another one. Like he would have the belt for like 2 months, lose it, win it back. And like so, it was very sporadic time. But like I said, because the stories were so engaging, it didn't matter if the person had the title long or not.
Right.
Now we're like WWE's kind of went straight away from that and have a lot longer title reigns with certain champions. Gunther like had long title reigns. Cody, Roman, like these guys had long title reigns. So they're trying to keep it in that like frame. So like I say, especially this is the main championship. Let's be real. It's the main championship. So you don't want to like give it to Punk, then he goes to SummerSlam, then he loses it again too. So basically you have two transitional champions within a 2-month span, and SummerSlam is gonna be here in like 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
And look, you know, talk about playing hot potato with the championships. What they doing with the World Tag Team titles, with the Vision, you know what I mean, regaining the championships against, you know what I mean, versus the Street Profits. Like, come on, man.
What are we
like,
doing with the Street Profits? See, that's another one I want to talk about. I'm just like, what are we doing here?
15 days. That's actually part of my caught my eye moment. Like I'm like, yo, 15 days.
Yo, what are we doing? I text did not text you. I said, can we just let the Vision die? Like this, can we just let it die? It's done. It's over. Nobody cares about the Vision anymore. Nobody, even when Bronson Reed comes back, it's not going to create all of a sudden this new intrigue of, oh, is your Bronson Reed back? No, we don't care how he looks amazing. Shout out to Bronson Reed, he's looking great, brother. But like nobody cares like this. Nobody cares about Logan Paul. Nobody cares about what's the name? Like even Braun Breaker. Like people are starting to like really like he's a person who's lost steam.
Yeah,
like man. I mean, woo, has he lost steam?
Yeah,
has he tag team champion again? Like I understand because Logan's hurt, but like. You didn't have to put that belt back on him. Like keep the belts on the Street Profits. Let Braun be the single badass guy, and that's it. Like it is what it is.
But you see why though, right? I mean, like it's obvious. Like he's still not there yet to walk with the big dogs.
He's not. He's right. People thought. The thing about it was the WWE knew that too. Like, but once again, all these injuries happened, so they kind of had to force feed him and be like, they thought because he was such this badass, muscular, intense guy. And like, let's be real, Goldberg-ish. Like, I mean, it's very Goldberg-ish. It was giving Goldberg vibes. What's his name? But he didn't have that thing about him that like a lord. Like one of the big things that worked with Goldberg, he was almost an enigma of we didn't know much. He came out of nowhere, and it was like it wasn't no we watched you from NXT to the main roster. Like you are already kind of solidify yourself of being a certain way, so we kind of know who you are. There's no real enigma, like no shining light around you. It's like we already kind of knew what it was with you. So it's like, but now when you got that ball of, hey, these guys are down, are you ready to take it? They gave it to him, and he wasn't hitting out the park. He wasn't. He was doing good. He was in some.
He had some moments. Yeah.
Like, I say some doubles. You know what I mean? Maybe a triple here and there, but. No out the park, no walk-offs. It wasn't.
Like it's different, and it's different because like you had it's funny, like you had Braun and Seth, like they were like the two You know what I mean, like the two top tier at the time. But then like once Roman came back, you know what I mean, made his mark all over again. And then now you put Roman and Seth on the same screen. Like, imagine just putting Braun in a ring like with those two. It's like, yo, like, sorry, man, like you're option C, respectfully. Like that's exactly what he is. Like,
My only assumption, which is probably not true at all, you know, Bianca Belair is probably due very soon. We follow her on social media because we all love her. One of my favorite wrestlers ever. She looks like she's pretty much almost there.
yeah,
So maybe there's like this is a way to write him off TV for a little while. I mean, what's name so he could be with his wife when she's about to give labor. Maybe like they might have him on a couple more weeks, but they might trickle him off soon. That's just an assumption. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't know if that's going to happen.
yeah. I saw a few people speculate that.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I seen a picture of her recently. I was like, oh, like she's ready to go. So maybe that's what it is. But even so, it's like
Shit. Even with the pending pregnancy, like I'm like, let them hold on to them titles. Who else is there to really like carry the title?
Yeah, if he right now, if he was a tag team champion, even if they didn't defend him, the fact they would just show up with the belts, people would be like, cool. The Street Profits are here, tag team champions. Nobody's saying cool. The Vision, cool. Like, and honestly, the Vision. If you look at it, low key, to me, they're looking like a weird Judgment Day, like 2.0. Now that Maxine Dupree's there, and my man's supposed to be, I guess he's supposed to be the Dom of the group. Was named Austin Theory. Yeah, like this. I was like, it's giving me Judgment Day vibes. It really is. So I'm like this. I'm like, I ain't saying it's the same, but that's what's giving me. I was like I said, okay, this is freaking Dom and freaking Live right now. That's basically what this is. Like, so I'm like this.
Yeah, no, I agree with you with that. Like, I definitely see the resemblance. Like, oh yeah, like yeah, I've seen this before. Like, we're not going to continue to keep doing this over and over now. But I mean, listen, it's WWE. They recycle everything, so
everything. But, worked the first time. Yeah, okay.
Right. let's do it again one more time. So, well, pretty much our what caught our eye took a lot from Raw. We pretty much, you know what I mean, slice and dice that segment there. Yeah. I didn't really want it to go in that direction, but pretty much that, I mean, that's just what it was, because it was all
people
clear indicators right there with that. But no, it was gonna be one other caught my eye moment was and I had actually right before we was getting ready to start, whether or not if you saw Dark Side of the Ring, the new season, which you know me has opened up about TNA, like the original era of TNA, and there was something that caught my eyes and ears from from watching, and it was just more so, not to play spoiler alert, but it was just more so of the relationship Jeff and Dixie Carter had, and dang, I wish you watched it, because I got a theory on something, but I don't want to ruin it here, and I don't know if anybody watching, what I mean, have or have not watched, but
I mean, look, I see you talk about it. Say spoiler alert, like just like listen, we're about to talk about it. Like I haven't heard. That's it. Just talk about it.
I mean, yeah, I mean it is what it is, but like. I'll talk about it. I might want to mute, but no. I mean, it ain't really that serious having to mute. But so basically, they talked about how, like, she came on board because her dad was like a big energy dude in I think in the state of Texas. So he pretty much started to flip the money for TNA at that time. So while all that's going on, she was basically working behind the scenes, kind of like learning the business. So around that same time, Jeff started to develop a relationship with Kurt Angle's ex-wife, because technically they were legally separated during that run in TNA.
Mhm.
So they ended up, you know, developing a relationship, moved in together, and there was a moment in on Dark Side. They were telling the story how I guess they had like a housewarming party, and they invited Dixie Carter to the party, and she showed up, and that's when she first learned about Jeff and Karen, dating. And apparently, like, she played the poker face as if, like, she was cool with it, but then behind closed doors, apparently she was, not cool with it, to the extent that's how she basically took all his leadership rights,
Mhm.
from from TNA from him. Like, basically, took his backstage story and stuff. Like, I'm like, yo, nobody has said this, but is it possible before him and Karen Angle got together, was him and Dixie fucking?
Mhm. Maybe, who knows?
I think they had a thing, man. Like, for a woman to, like, completely take all his control from him, just because you learned that him and another person, I mean, someone that was related to someone that also worked at the company. Like, I mean, I get the whole, like, the court and all of that, as far as, like, what I mean, for the company, but
Yeah, because even though it was an ugly situation, Kevin Sullivan still worked with Chris Benoit, even though he knew his woman, the rest in peace woman, was having an affair
right,
with Chris Benoit, and he still worked with Chris Benoit regardless. Like, and he was the booker. Like, I mean, he
right,
was the guy. Like, he was the guy who like made the shows. Like, it was a writer for the show, so he could have really squashed Chris Benoit and like made his career to shit, but he never did.
right.
And so what is like? I don't see how she would think Jeff Jarrett would do that to Kurt, especially because Kurt was the moneymaker. He was the bigger name between the two, so you can't push him down the card. Number one, he was the big acquisition, so Lord knows how much money you were paying him for him to be
Yeah,
there. And so it's like you're not going to just like do nothing with freaking Kurt Angle. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, Jeff Jarrett, I'm like, even though when that company first started, all he did was push himself over and over and over to be a freaking world champion. It was just like, come on, dude. That's the only gripe I got with Jeff Jarrett. Like, I get it's your company and all that stuff, but like, come on, bro. Nobody wanted you the 13 time, whatever. That shows you how much he thought of himself and how much he was low key still tight about he never got over in the bigger companies, even though he was the world champion WCW one time, but
right.
it was WCW 2000 at that point. Yeah.
Nah, and they did briefly speak about that too, when Vince Russo came on board with CNA, and he talked about how, before him and Jeff left I'm gonna say WWF, WCW. Well, yeah, when they left, actually, when they left WWE at the time,
Yeah.
and then when they went to WCW, like, that's part reason why he made him champion. Like, he knew, he could be a world champion. But
Yeah, he was always a Vince Russo guy. He was
yeah,
always a Vince Russo guy. Yeah, when Russo left to go to WCW, Jeff Jarrett left with him, and that was one of the things nobody knew about, that his contract was up, and Vince McMahon didn't know the contract was up. That's which was crazy because he was the Intercontinental Champion.
right. No, he knew. Well, what's the name? Because
No, I'm saying
he
Vince. I think Vince Russo knew. I'm saying Vince McMahon didn't know.
Oh no, okay, because what's the name? Because him and Vince they ended up shaking hands before they rolled before he rolled out. Like, they did talk about that too, on there. They were saying how he knew his contract wasn't getting extended, so he was trying to get out the contract sooner. But at first he wasn't going to do it, but then, like, he already knew they was going to try to put the title on China, so he was like, listen. He was like, let me drop the title at whatever that last event was, and then we'll call it even. Like, let me out my contract, and I'll you know what I mean, I'll do this, you know what I mean, you mean put over for China. But then he quickly said, you know what, I'll do this, but also let me get, I think he got like 200,000 out
Like
of the
two hundred
deal.
thousand, yeah,
Yeah.
200,000, something like that.
I was like, that's
Probably,
funny.
probably the money needed to start some of the company
Yeah, to help out.
equipment.
Yeah, but no, it's definitely it's a good watch. It's a really good watch, actually. I know. Well, I was about to say it's you know probably all over like it was like Paramount Plus, whatever Vice is under. Like check it out on there. And I know I believe the first full episode is on YouTube at the moment. But
Yeah, is it on Paramount Plus?
I don't know. I probably might have just made that up. Sorry,
I just say, I
whoever
think,
watching this.
yeah, yeah,
How can you
yeah.
lie?
I don't know what network is on. I usually catch it on YouTube. Also, I
Well,
don't know.
it's on Vice, so like you know, like you can catch it on. I'm assuming if Vice has an app, you can catch it on that. But yeah, no, it's I know the first episode is on YouTube, but no, it's definitely a really good watch.
Okay.
But yeah, so but no, it was something else about that. Nah, I ain't gonna seek no further on it. Definitely watch it. We definitely got to circle back and have a discussion on this one because like it's deep. And you know they basically talked about how like some of the watch veterans started coming in like the freeload as far as like getting checks.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably read between the lines who I'm talking about with
Uh-huh.
that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was also that was also a situation that was causing you know what I mean some friction in the locker rooms. But yeah, definitely check it out though. It was really good. Yeah. So
All right.
um yeah, matter of fact, let's jump in AEW Dynamite from last night. Actually, before we jump into that, I just want to kind of go back over my notes. Trying to think, was there anything else off of Raw that we might have forgotten? Real quick, as far as like that whole Gunther brutally attacking Cody, costing him that title shot opportunity. How long do you think we'll see Cody be off of TV?
WWE's weird. He'll like you think he's supposed to be like he'll be gone for a while. He'll be back like this Friday. Like he'll be right back this Friday. They don't keep their people off TV long, man. It's weird, especially as stars. It's like no,
Right,
we need to sell these tickets. Like he'll be back this Friday to attack Gunther to try to get his lick back. And it's like, come on, man, write him on TV for at least 2 weeks. Give
right.
it 2 weeks.
If he's back this Friday, that whole spot was pointless.
Mm-hmm.
But like, cause no way somebody's like really getting healed that fast after dealing with an injury as such.
Yeah,
Like,
like he miraculous came back. You know, he'll come out, he'll show some war scars, and
right.
it's like because that's what you do.
Listen,
It's
I thought they was about to go super old school, you know what I mean? Because they said that he was, you know, he's transported to the hospital. I thought we was gonna get the joint where we get the chopper six with them looking at Cody driving back to the arena type of
uh,
situation,
uh,
coming back out to the ring on his Willis Reed moment. Like I thought we was about to get something like that.
bro. I don't know. Like I said, there's just certain things. It's like I don't know. Like things are going to get interesting because, like I said, we gotta do something with certain people. You gotta do something with Chad Gable. You gotta do something with Jacob eventually. What's named like this? He's gonna do something with him eventually. Don't know when, but you gotta do something with him. He's still the guy. You just gotta put him in the right spot.
Right,
What's name? Drew McIntyre will be back sooner or later. What's name? So it's like, so what are we doing with Cody and Roman? Because they gotta promote the Street Fighter movie.
right,
So are they gonna take a little hiatus? So like SummerSlam is gonna tell a lot, and is also gonna I think leave some questions too.
mm, I got you. Yeah, I'm thinking there's a good shot we might get Orton back before SummerSlam.
I was just about to say, where the hell is Randy Orton?
Yeah,
Like he lost his WrestleMania, punts the guy in the face, legitimately punches him in the, kicks him. I know it's just the laces and stuff that got his eye, but like kick your man in the face, and then just disappear. Like, don't
Yeah.
talk about it, don't say nothing, just gone. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, look, he working the Taker schedule now.
Yeah. He's like, all right, man. I'm out.
WrestleMania? Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah. Like SummerSlam, yeah, I'll be there for SummerSlam. I ain't gonna wrestle, but I'll be there.
Right.
I mean, but listen, he put in a lot of time. The guy he started with, one of the guys he started with, Mr. Cena himself, he just retired, so
Mhm.
he up there too. So he won back injury, shoulder injury, like he had a long career. So if he wants to get that Undertaker schedule, he's earned it.
Right.
Like, he's done everything. What the hell? He's like a 14-time world champion.
Yep.
14 times. Then that ruthless aggression slash.
Wait, ain't it 15? Is it 14 or 15?
I think it's 14.
I was about to say, because where's Flair at? Because I know he's like
Flair 16.
Yeah, I was about to say I could have sworn he was like one away from Flair.
No, I think he was 2 away. So he won. He would have been 15 if he would have beat Cody.
Okay.
Yeah. So his name. So yeah, he's a 14-time champion. John Cena beat Ric Flair's record of 16 times, even though we all know he held it like 23 or something like that. What was his name? But whatever.
No, I got you.
Jerry the King Lawler apparently is like a 32-time world champion, some crazy shit like that. I'm like, what? That don't count.
Like, how many of those have we watched?
As I said, that don't count. There's like one world title he's won outside the company he owned. Right. Or he was the top like guy. Like this is all in Memphis. This is all in Memphis. I'm like,
I feel like he created the USWA and just held on to it.
Yeah,
this is my title, damn it.
It's my title. Like I am the 38-time world champion. Like what? So what you have the title was like at least we won it every 2 weeks or something. What the fuck is it?
That's probably like the only title that I can like really recognize him for. Because let's say he didn't have one in WWE.
He didn't have one in WWE. They said by the time he got to WWE, he was like honestly starting to be past his prime.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, because he was huge in the back in the 70s.
Yeah,
like people get like Jerry's up there. So his 70s was his era. So the 70s to the mid 80s was his era, but it was like once again it was in Memphis the whole time. Like he was the territory guy. He wasn't like.
See my fault.
No, so he never got called up to any of the bigger companies.
Right. See, that was something I had to learn from my uncle. Like he was a big collector. I talked to him about a few times here on the show, but like he had like those tapes of like Jerry Lawler back in the day. He used to tell me how he was a big deal. But like for me, like when he hit that scene on WWF at that time, like he definitely was past the prime. Like I took him as like just the commentary, and then when he put me on to the tapes, I'm like, oh snap, that's Burger King.
It's Burger King, yeah. I always took him as like a gimmick guy when he came up. I didn't take him serious at all, even with the Bret Hart stuff. Like I was just like. Yeah, I was like, this guy's like, I cannot take this guy serious. Like, and his singlet and tights and all that. Like, I was like, I don't take him serious. Like, but yeah, like I said, in the 70s, they said he was like the biggest thing in Memphis. Like, they said he was, which is crazy to say. They say he was as big as Elvis Presley at that time. Like, that's how big he was, and that's why he got the King reference because Elvis Presley and what's his name. But I could tell how big he was at that time because. That's why Vince McMahon started the King gimmicks in WWE. Like you had King Harley Race and King Macho Man and all that stuff. It's because Jerry Lawler. Like he low key wanted Jerry Lawler, but Jerry Lawler was like doing so well at the time down there. Right. He was like, and he knew he wasn't gonna be as big up here as he was down south. So he just kept like saying no. But then I guess when he knew he was winding down, and I think he like. That WWE money was different. Right. You know what I mean? So he was like, all right, you're gonna pay me this much just to do this? Like, all right, I'll do that.
Yeah. Nah, for real. Hope he's doing well. I haven't seen the King in a while, like a very long time.
Yeah, I remember he had health issues for a while, but he stays okay. But he has some personal demons in his closet too, which we all do. But if you read the story, just know you might look at him a little different.
Right. No, I know what you mean.
Mm.
But let's jump over into AEW Dynamite because they also had a pretty dope show. Like
They said Sammy won. Oh, we gonna up that.
But you know what? I had a feeling they were going this route anyway to develop for All In. Like, but
yeah,
I will say this. Hold on, not to cut you off. I will say this. They had me nervous a little bit because I don't know if you saw the part during the show where they showed an interview with Ospreay in the parking lot, and then MJF interrupted the interview, which they kind of got into a little moment where they were getting ready to fight each other. So going into that match, and then we had that Ospreay sighting. I said, "Oh shit, Ospreay about to cause Omega to lose this match." Like I thought, I swore I thought they were getting ready to go in that direction, but they ended up not doing it, and I'm like, "Oh, cool." Like, let this rock out. Give me going into All In because I kind of see where they're going now with this storyline with how Ospreay has this relationship with the Death Riders, and all this time Omega been trying to not feed him, but like give him feedback as far as like, hey man, like you need to watch out for them, like how you gonna work with the enemy, and now you're getting ready to fight one of your homies now. Like this is about to turn into something crazy. Like they getting ready to turn Ospreay into like what's my man off of Rocky 4? It was like Drago. No, they get ready to turn those Death Riders workouts, you know what I mean, it's something crazy. But the match though, damn good match. I mean, when do they not ever not put on a good match? Like that match last night was freaking awesome, with minus the exception of that Ospreay interference. Like that part, I'm glad what I thought was going to happen didn't happen, but in a way, I feel like it wasn't that warranted. Like they could have did without it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give credit to right off the back to MJF. He clearly is a team player. Like a lot of people get so caught up in the character that they probably think he's very difficult to work with and won't put anybody over. But in the last 2 months, he's put over Darby Allin and now Kenny Omega to where they both get championship runs. Like this is a very short reign. I think he just won the title. I think it's been like a month and a half ago. Was like that?
It was, what was it, Double or Nothing?
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but yeah.
It was Double or Nothing because it wasn't Forbidden Door. So yeah, I think Double or Nothing.
Right.
Because he lost it on a Dynamite.
Right.
And then won the back of Double or Nothing. Yeah. So it's like he hasn't had the title long at all. So as soon as he got it, he lost it again now. And Kenny Omega hasn't been world champion since I think 2021.
Right.
And so he hasn't been world champion in years. So I thought this was going to go to like a no contest. Like remember we mentioned this last week. I thought it was going to go to a no contest or some type of draw or something like that. Because, like I said, Redemption is going to be in Canada, which is Omega's hometown. So I thought that's where he was going to win, if anything, win the world title.
Yeah.
But so now what is that going to do for Omega? Because he's going to have to defend the title in his hometown, I would assume. I mean, so because he's going to be the fighting champion, have the hometown adrenaline. But is it going to be a rematch?
I think we get him and Kevin Knight. Yeah. That's gonna be a banger too.
That's gonna be a really, really freaking
I think we may get those two. It's either gonna be him and Knight or him and Andrade, or we might get a three-way with all three of them.
Yeah, I was saying. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I kind of think I know what direction they're gonna put Andrade. Listening, I don't think it's gonna be the world title scene just yet.
Mm-mm.
What's the name? But yeah. So now I'm trying to like now we got to paint the picture of how it's gonna be an all in because all in I prefer to be MJF versus Osprey. I'm that old school to where I always believe you have your biggest event, your biggest show, you get your biggest, most over heel versus your biggest, most over baby face, good versus evil, and they collide to the crown a winner. That to me always will always draw the most money, always draw the most attraction because that's just how it's always been. Honestly, what's
Right.
name now with Kenny? If this is a what if, but we know he might lose the title before then. Well, Omega versus Osprey. It's gonna be. Don't get me wrong. This match is gonna be fire. It's going to be absolutely fire.
Right.
But it won't have that. I don't think it's going to have that same feel as if the heel possibly winning because you have two baby faces, so you're going to be into it, but you're going to be like you're almost going to feel bad when the person loses. You know what I mean? It's like no matter which way it would go, you wouldn't just outright well because he's in his home country. You would think everybody would just be so happy for Osprey, but since people love Omega it's like they'll be like it'll be like yay, but oh damn Kenny. You know what I mean? So like, but he
Yeah.
beats MJF, it'll be like, yeah, fuck that guy. We don't like him. Our boy won. So it's weird to see how they're gonna go about this. So it's like, are they gonna do a one-on-one match or are they gonna do the very common triple threat? Like they always gotta throw somebody else in there. Like this, I swear these days of wrestling, it's like I get it. The other guy is just as over too, but it don't. He can be at the next pay per view. It's like nah, just throw him in there.
They're gonna be like Kenny Omega defending the AEW World Heavyweight Championship against MJF, Andre El Idolo, Kevin Knight, and Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, right. Look this. Orange Cassidy gets hurt. Oh, out of nowhere, he's a Suzuki Okada. It's like what?
Right.
What? He has history with all of them. Let's throw him in there. Like,
Nah, I don't think they would go that route.
oh, they would
for all in.
Tony
Nah,
Khan's a mark. He's a
yeah,
mark. He's a
but
mark.
I think with that being a signature event, like you can't oversaturate the main event. Like that needs to be one on one.
For sure.
Yeah, like it needs to be if it will be Omega Osprey by the time the event happens, like it need to remain those two. But you know, I do think there's a little bit of that having that riz with the New Japan fan base. Like I don't think they will mind it as much with Omega Osprey being the two going against each other. Just thinking about like some of the history from like prior like New Japan matches, just thinking about like a Osprey and Moxley that fought each other, quite a few times, and like the crowd, they were eating up both of them. Pause, like 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 very in tune and into a caliber of a match. I think that's probably going to be the same thing with these two guys come all in. But it's man.
Fuck it. Put Zack Sabre Jr. as the special ring like, referee. Just put him in there like he's special enforcer. Like let's make it. Let's just go all out.
Look, that'll happen at all out.
Yeah, like let's do it.
No,
Like, ZBJ, what are you doing? Nothing. Cool.
Right.
You're the referee now.
Hey, real quick before I forget this, I will say I was really feeling the whole layout of last night's Dynamite, like in that amphitheater.
Oh
like, yeah, that joint was dope.
I took me back to old beach bash days.
Yeah. Like the only thing I just wish they were able to do a little bit better was the presentation of the actual hard cam that was picking up the entire ring. Like it was a little more distant than what a typical program would have been. I think that's something that if they were to go back, they have to work on that a little bit better. But no, but the entire layout though, I'm assuming like the entire stage area took up. You know what I mean for the entrance. Like that joint was pretty dope. I liked it. I
Yeah, that
like
was fun. It was
yeah
cool. It was cool. That was it. Like I said, overall, honestly, it was a very entertaining show.
yeah no that definitely.
Very,
Also too with the AEW International title, Kyle Fletcher defeating Konosuke Takeshita for to capture the title.
okay, so I know why they did this, but I don't like that they did this.
Mm,
it's like, dude, he only had that title once again for like 2 months. It's like, dude, he should have had a longer reign. He's finally getting the love that he deserves because he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. He's one of the guys you legit could put him in the ring with anybody, and he's gonna have one of the best matches of the night.
right.
But he's about to be in the G1, so they can't have their guy with a championship be gone for a month. But I'm like this. I'm like, so what? Y'all got so many damn championships that we didn't fucking notice. Like it's like, all right, it's like this. All right, one championship is going. You still got like 8 more. Like you'll be fine. Like, but Kyle Fletcher, he's on that bubble of the next up. Like
Oh yeah.
he's gonna be world champion. Is written all over. Some people you just know, like he's gonna be a guy like sooner than later. So what's his name? So great match as it always is. He's really good. He's like now he's the international champion. He don't need to be, but it's cool. It's cool. As Chris and Bias would say, it's cool. What's his name? He freaking has man. Damn, this guy's winning. He has an amazing girlfriend. Like this guy's winning.
Listen, he might actually be my favorite AEW wrestler. Right. Today.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know who my favorite AEW wrestler is. Like honestly, I really enjoy the wrestling so much. The like it's hard for me to pick one right now. Usually I figure it out. I'm just like, you know what? It's certain overall about them. Just like it's like that's my guy, that's my girl, like this. Because like my favorite women's wrestler is still Mercedes, but like somebody you hear me say all the time, I just think so highly of Megan Bayne. Right. So it's like it's just certain people you just see like they're going to be one of them ones. So Mercedes the shit, like to me she's the best wrestler period, but Megan Bayne is that package of like yep, she gets it, like and once they really put that magnifying glass on her, she's going to be shoot up. But I'll talk about the women in a second because I was a little confused about something.
Oh, I know what you're referencing. After that gauntlet match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Mercedes attacking Willow.
Yeah,
and then damn, I always keep getting their tag team name mixed up. Talking about Bane and Lana Cross coming out attacking Sky Blue and Julia.
Yeah.
And then we'll say, oh yeah, Mercedes. She also attacked Tekla too.
She attacked Tekla first.
Yeah.
She attacked Willow.
Right.
Now, real quick, Willow's back.
Correct.
Why did they take the time shit off? Like she could have remained TBS champion. Like she could. Like she was not going. I thought she was gonna be going for a year. How the way he was talking that shit. She came back in like 2 months.
Yeah.
like the girl just won the championship 2 weeks ago. Like why did y'all take the title off?
Yo. Terrible.
Like yo, AEW is so weird sometimes. Like she just got like when she was in that gauntlet match, I was like, huh?
The Divine Dominion.
Divine Dominion.
Yeah.
Divine Dominion. Didi. Yeah. You remember the name Didi?
Yeah, Didi.
Divine Dominion. It's gonna be hard to remember that name. I don't know why. But even though my girl's in it, I just never remember that shit. Damn. And Tekla, Sky Blue, and Julia, what's their names? The Sisters of Darkness or some shit?
Right.
It is like
she definitely was lit during commentary.
I love her, yo.
Yeah, like she
gets to talking, she is entertaining as hell, man.
Yeah, it's actually Sisters of Sin.
Sisters
but
of Sin.
but altogether they're called the Triangle of Madness.
Oh, come on. See, I can't. So the Sisters of Sin are the tag team, and the Triangle. Stop it. All right, whatever.
Hey
Whatever.
man,
Like,
you know it'd be like that. It's
man.
almost like a hip hop crew. Like you got a crew within a crew.
Oh yeah, because you had Death Squad, and
Right.
you had EPMD.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then what's the name? Like you got the Young Guns, but also affiliated with State Property,
State
part
property,
part of the Rockefeller chain gang.
part of Rockefeller Chain Gang. Yeah. So yeah, Cash Money, Young Money.
Right. Right.
Like what?
Exactly. Like what Birdman and Manny was the big timers.
Yeah, big
You know what I
timers.
mean?
Yeah, Cash Money, Young Money, Bird Gang. Who's Bird Gang? Come on, man. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
gang within the gang. This is okay.
Exactly. But
Okay.
but no, what is happened on Dynamite last night? It caught the eye.
So shout out to Kyle Fletcher. Shout out to Willow because we love Willow. What?
Oh
hmm.
yeah.
So like I said, I be reneging on stuff, man. Like
Uh-oh.
Mercedes, because I was thinking like Mercedes is my favorite wrestler. Megan is my sentimental favorite, but I love the shit out of Willow. Like I really do. Willow might be my favorite women's wrestler outside of Mercedes. I'm just thinking about that. So yeah, so it's Mercedes, Willow, then Megan. Like
She's
respect.
definitely up there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's what guy just like she's just genuine. She's a natural baby face. Like
right.
I believe her as a baby face when I see it. Like she's not even trying to be one. Like this is who she is,
Right.
and she's just like love that about her. So like, yeah, Mercedes, Willow, Megan, yeah. What's the name? One of the toughest women is Athena. I wish they put like she's been already. They might have just retired that belt with her. Just like, you know what? Nobody else is fighting for this belt. She just having it.
I don't know. Like I know this is like a super early bold prediction, but I think she loses it at that Death Before Dishonor event that's coming to Philly.
Really?
Yeah,
If she if she loses that shit in front of me, I'm be pissed.
for some reason I don't know. I got that little
Who's she
thought.
fighting?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't even know if she fighting yet. I don't even know if she fighting yet. So like, don't just talk that nonsense.
I mean,
Forever,
I don't
the,
want to talk it, but I
the
don't know.
forever champion.
My spidey senses is telling me something. Like,
It's called gout.
oh my god, it's called gout. Crazy. Nah, but I'm definitely looking forward to that event. I know what's the name. I know she's already hyped for it. The real deal, Zeta still. She's
She gonna be there. Oh yeah, she's Zeta.
Yeah, she part of part of
She
the
part of
Ring of Honor
RH.
roster. Yeah,
Yeah.
she had
I forgot about Zeta. What's the name? Like I didn't forget because I follow her. I see what she's doing. But I forgot like she's heavy RH right now.
yeah.
That'd be good. If she's part of that, that'd be good to see her again.
Oh yeah, nah, no question. I was just thinking about something as we were having the conversation, and I didn't want to overstep it earlier, but well, talking about the World Tag Team Championships, and I'm just thinking about the state of the tag team wrestling as a whole. Is it dwindling? Does it feel like it's dwindling?
It does because we're in a generation where every single tag team, everybody immediately looks for the guy who they think is better, and they want that guy to break out and be the guy because of what they've seen happen with people, other tag teams in the 80s, 90s, even early 2000s. There's always been tag teams, but they like eventually they split apart. There's always been a guy who's flourished after they split up. The two is prime examples is Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. The easiest to me, those are the easiest examples.
Right.
What's named like this? You think of tag teams, the best tag teams ever. That they think of Shawn Michaels, you think of Bret Hart. But even as time went on, you think of Booker T, you think of Jeff Hardy, like this. Even though Matt Hardy had a hell of a single career, he did. He's won a lot of championships, had a lot of moments, but Jeff's always been the more popular over guy. Like this guy forever, ever. Like you got people who said they became wrestlers because of watching Jeff Hardy.
Right.
So so then Scott Steiner, like it just like this. Coincidentally, some of these people are brothers, like they're brothers, but just tag team wrestlers. These guys have broken out to be standout people, and people just automatically look for that. We doing it now with the Street Profits. We like, yo, come on, push Montez. He clearly has it. Like this, like push this guy. He clearly has it, but it's you gotta have tag teams that actually been put time in together. Now, things about all these other tag teams I mentioned from these breakout stars, they were tag teams, and I mean legitimate tag teams, and for a lengthy time. I'm not talking about 2 years, 3 years. I mean, they were tag teams for like damn near 8 or 9 years. They were together as tag team partners like this, and we have so much success as tag team partners. And then eventually, as time went on, it was like, okay, y'all done all you can do in the tag team division. Now let's see if you can something about you we like. Let's see if you can flourish and do your own thing. Now we got these people. It's a lot of makeshift tag teams. Number one, people who are beefing, people who like couldn't stand each other. Next thing you know, they're a tag team, and now they all of a sudden they get along, and they're like trying to say we're the best tag team out there. All that. It's a weird scenario, and now it's hard to take serious unless people really like you see FTR, the Young Bucks. They're really trying to make the tag team division be something.
Yeah.
But
AEW probably got the most seasoned tag teams at the moment.
They do, because now like they try to do with the Hardy Boys, but that didn't work out.
Right.
Which it worked out for both of them. Now they're in TNA flourishing like no other.
Yeah.
You assume sooner or later the new day will be there in AEW. That will bring even more legitimacy and attention to that tag team division, which will be great. Edge and Christian, old as shit, but they still bringing attention to the tag team division.
Yeah.
They tried the singles. They tried the single stuff, and people loved them for their respect for what they can do. But then it was like, nah, it's not what it used to be. Right. As far as single stars go. And they best friends, they get together, they get along together, obviously well, because they're best friends, and they flourish in making noise in the tag team division. It works for everybody.
Yeah.
WWE does not have that at all. They don't have not one legit tag team that you see on a consistent week-to-week basis of these guys are tag teams, what they do. They're just like they need to do it like the old school days. They need to have these tag team guys come out and squash some random wrestler A, wrestler B people, so these guys are an actual tag team, number one.
Right.
And two, they mean business. So have them come out like for a whole month, fight random guys from the territories and shit like people don't know like that. Come out, squash the shit out of them, show some oppressive moves, then go after another set of guys that's supposed to be a tag team, so we can be like, okay, this is legit.
And the crazy part that was the blueprint back in the day. Like even with the singles competition, like that was the blueprint, especially like if you were, trying to get a talent over. But now it's like we're just like in this position where like it's almost difficult like to get tag teams over, and that's because like there's not as many genuine like tag teams. I should maybe be more specific, like in WWE, like like we're just having this conversation, because what made me think about it, and it's kind of circles back to something that mentioned in a text message on Monday, was like, like the Vision just won the tag title, so therefore the Street Profits aren't getting another title shot at the moment. But the next team that's probably viable for a tag team shot, and it's only for the sake of the storytelling, is freaking Alpha Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Like really? Like
Yeah. Akira Tozawa. That scream out tag team extraordinaire to you.
right.
Like Otis was a tag team champion and and when he started, it was a tag team, but they divided him and his boy up because they thought his boy was the one that was going to get over.
Right.
Tucker. They
Yeah.
thought Tucker was the guy who was going to get over.
He
Lo
ain't
and
even
behold,
there. I'm about to say he
he
gone. Right?
he gone like this.
Yeah.
He lasts like 3 months after they broke up.
Yeah.
And then freaking lo and behold, Otis was the one who got over to the point where they gave him the money in the bank. 2020 people. That's
Yeah.
I mean,
Try to forget that.
yeah, I
Like,
mean,
we have no recollection of that.
yeah.
Like,
So it was weird times. So it was like, yeah, like because like I tell you all the time, it was once upon a time where remember I used to run the joke I was saying every week, who's the tag team champion on SmackDown?
right.
And y'all would be like,
It's a good
at the
question.
time it was the YS6. That quickly, that shows how much we forgot about them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's
Crazy.
the truth. No, that's definitely the truth.
And right now, you got these are your tag team champions on both your respective brands. You got division, which everybody just wants to go away, and you got R-Truth and Damian Priest.
I try to purposely forget they're the champions.
Just say that's who your tag team champions are on SmackDown: R-Truth and Damian freaking Priest.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah, don't
Damian
make
Priest
sense.
doing stuff in AAA because it's the only thing you can do that's entertaining right now. Nobody give a shit about him, the tag team champion.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry, like I'm sure he's a great guy, and like, once again, he winning. He laying next to Lola Vice. Thumbs up to you, brother.
It's gonna always just be something like with the WWE. Like they could get certain things right, but then there's always gonna be something that just will never be right. And right now, I think that the tag team division, and this could go across the board for both men and women. Like it's somewhat lackluster.
Yeah,
I'm saying somewhat. It is lackluster.
it is lackluster. What's crazy? Divine Dominion. There you go. DD. For the short time they've been tag team champions in the AEW, and even to me, I still think they don't get promoted the way they should. They do great at promoting themselves.
Right.
They do really, really good jobs of constantly promoting of this aura of we are the best and greatest thing that happened to women's tag team wrestling, even though it just started in AEW. They said we are the most dominant tag team women's champions of all time. It's like, yeah, well, that division just started like a couple months ago, but all right.
It's just y'all.
It's just y'all pretty much, yeah. But they do it so well, and their presentation, their aura, the way they just like how the way once again, a lot of times they have these matches is very dominant. They're running over these girls, which that's how you're supposed to promote and push.
Remember they were doing like the 5-minute challenge.
Yeah,
like it was beating cats within 5 minutes.
That's how you promote and push your champions to show that they're dominant, show that they're winning, like they're impressive. That's what you're supposed to do. WWE, their women's tag team division, they don't do that. If I could like this, I will go to 3 people right now and be like this: women's tag team champions. Who are they? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, you asking me?
No, I'm just saying. I was going to I promise you that would be their response.
Yeah.
Like women's tag team champions WWE. 3, 2, 1, go. They'll be like, is it Charlotte and no, not them. Is it Jade and the Jade? No, what? No.
It said Jade and Jade.
It's like I'm trying to tell you, is it? Is Io and Rhea, right? No. Like this. And look at Rhea's gone. She's hurt. She's your world champion. She's WWE, women's champion. She gone. She been gone longer than freaking Willow. Willow had to vacate her championship. That's what I said. What the hell, Tony Khan?
Yeah, it's deep, man. Like I'm curious to see where they're gonna go. Like with these, like just the tag team division of its own. Like are we just like in a process where we're just going to continue seeing more made up tag teams. Honestly, where the tag teams are, they're in NXT. Like
Yes.
they got a lot of,
Yes.
NXT tag teams built in NXT, but the only dilemma with that is like, they're all not going to get over by the time they get to the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
Something about when
that's
they
the
hit
only
the
problem.
when they hit the main roster, they're in front of that bigger audience and those bigger arenas. It don't translate the same for whatever weird reason. You have that. It shows when you were on the. So that's how I look at it. And in NXT, the wrestling matters a lot. Like this, honestly, it's not even like entertainment cool, but you got the wrestling down. Like you put on these great matches in front of that smaller crowd and that smaller gym,
Right.
you're over. But when you're on the main roster, you got to show that charisma, entertainment in you. You got to put that out there more because you're pleasing a lot more people. So to keep their attention, you got to do the extra stuff. Like there's like Street Profits were like that from day one.
Right.
Like they were entertainment, especially Montez Ford, because he was going to give you all the charisma, all the swag, all the extra flamboyant craziness in the world. Like you saw on Monday Night Raw, he came out dancing in front of the bull, the security bull. And I said that's him trolling because he knew the security bull can't move. so it's like messing with the guys in England.
Right.
It's like the guys who can't move, can't smile, and they can't do nothing. It's like
real quick, somebody said that was the reason why they dropped the titles on Monday because he did that.
yeah.
Somebody said that on Twitter.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people saying it was like this. Like Steve was like, "See, that's why your wife at where she at right now." Was they just like, dude, Montez, but saying when he was doing that, as much as I was like, this this guy's a fool. What the hell he doing? I was like, that should be your damn champion. What are we doing here, WWE? Jesus, like he's right there. He's right there. It was like, no. We got to have Seth and Roman again.
I'm about to say it's crowded now. Like honestly,
crowded.
like there's really no one else that can really vie for.
There's no room on either brand right now. There's no room. And what do you do with Drew when he comes back?
Right. Yeah.
Seriously, there's no room. Some people won't have to be okay with not being the champion. They just have to put on really good feuds to where they could draw eyes and draw money and be okay with that until it's time for the championship run again.
Back to the pivot, like we got to reshuffle that mid level of the card. Like it has to be done at some point. Like
I'm trying to tell you, my mindset with wrestling is so different, man. I want to be the number one guy. I want to sell merch and all that stuff and all that stuff. But if they would say to me right now, like, dude, like it's just crowded. Look, for the next 6 months, you're still gonna get your main roster money. You're still gonna get your merchandise percentage, all that stuff. But for this next 6 months, next 3.5, 4 months, like this? How about you just chill out and do some stuff in NXT? I'd be like, cool. Like I'm with that because now I get to refresh. I get to work out with the young guys and girls. I get to be in a different type of crowd. But I get to do it. I would have a little more freedom to chill. And then in 3 or 4 months, I get to go back up and right back to being the man, the top tier guys as I always was. But now I'm back in the world title scene. That's what they do. No matter how long you're going, as soon as you come back, you're immediately in the world title picture.
Right. So
I just like this, like dude, like so you trying to tell me I get to go hang out in Florida for the next 4 months? Like, sure, no problem.
And just come back to an immediate title shot.
He's like this. All right, sorry, listen, we gotta send you down there with Jada Parker and Lola Vice and all like this, like this. Don't worry, just be cool. And one of my new favorites now, Nikita Lyons. I'll tell you, that girl's growing on me. It's like this. Is she good? No, but she's growing on me. It's like I'm still a realist. When I see her, I'm like, it's like you're trying, but just. I don't know. Just something not. It's not there. I don't know what's happening. It's just not there. But she I think it's the personality. Their personality is growing on me.
Yeah, no, she's definitely been having some good charisma on Evolve, and then
she'd be a great manager. Like she should be a manager. Like be a manager.
Yeah,
Be a badass manager. Like we can do that. What's wrong with that? Medusa was a manager.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Sable was a manager. I'm proud of that. I get that. You wrestle better than Sable. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. No, what's in the NXT got to be wise too, because like they got a nice crop of talent down there now, and with with how everything running to where like that relationship with the Evolve and where like cats going from one promotion to the other, like you still got some cats that's on this NXT level that need to be put over and could potentially move on to the main roster at some point.
What happened to WWID? What happened to the ID?
It's still around. It's just not as hyped up like how it was originally. And then also too, quite a few people started removing themselves from it.
Yeah, Zeta removed themselves super fast.
Like honestly, it was the best call.
It was like within a month, she was like this. She was like, "What? Nah." she's like, "You want me to do what? Nah."
Yeah.
All right. Like, yo, shut. We'll take you. So she's like, it's like, all right, let's go. And she's been a fixture on She's been a fixture on RH. Sporadic AEW appearances. Like that was a very smart move.
Right.
Well done, young lady. Well done.
Yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, so we are at the 1 hour 21 minute mark. I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Hopefully not, but
that gout.
Yeah, right. The gout you speak of. That's funny. It's the gout. I'm like, wait, what? But before we kick on out of here, any last things that we might have missed? Matter of fact, let me go through my little.
It's gonna be interesting. I want to see if he pops up sooner or later. Like I said, I don't know if he's gonna be anytime soon, whether it be by SummerSlam, after SummerSlam. I want to see
Uha Nation.
That is the worst name. That's probably one of the worst wrestling names I've ever heard in my life. I'm sorry, sir. You are amazing in ring talent. You really are, and I'm sure you are an amazing human being. But that is a horrible name. I'm sorry. First of all, how are you the Uha Nation? It's just you.
101.
Just one person. It's not a nation if it's one person. We are the nation. No. You are the nation, sir. No, we are. It's you. It's just you. It's not. So I don't. It's no nation.
What's the old school song like? One nation under a roof.
Bro, he's like, so shout out. He just did that because he wants everybody to yell out, "Ooh ha, ooh ha."
No question.
That's what he wants. Bro, I'm sorry. It's never gonna be Sosa. Bang, bang. I'm sorry. It's not. It's just the most catchy entrance ever. All right.
Speaking of Ricky, I actually like the direction they got him and Leon Slater going right now. They feuding with the system.
Yeah, that's nice. Push them young talents, man.
Yeah,
because WWE gonna scoop. WWE is chomping at the bit. They probably don't know nothing about Ricky Sosa, but we're in the age of catchphrases and sing-alongs. I guarantee you, once they saw that in somebody YouTube, they was like, "What is this Sosa's bang? What is this shit they talking about?" Right. Once they saw that shit, they was like, "I bet you look right. How the fuck we sign him? Who dropped the ball on this?"
Yeah,
like we got everybody doing this. You think people don't want to go? Bang. Like,
crazy part is like I could see him like on an NXT level and being there for a significant amount of time. Being on the main roster for some reason, I can't see it at this very moment.
Not right now. No. He honestly, whether people believe it, he probably got another good 2 to 3 years before he's on that level. As far as main, because like I said, he's still chipping his way up in the TNA system. You know what I mean? Like this, because even with how catchy and over his interest is, the TNA crowd isn't still all the way invested yet.
Right.
They still kind of like trying to gauge who he is.
I think the best part about him being with TNA, because it's almost a little bit closer to like the actual like real TV time, like with WWE's production and stuff. So like it's like they're giving me one of the near closest, you know, to be of a copycat as far as like the handling of the business. But yeah, but nah, I do worry if he does go to WWE at some point.
He
Like,
is.
would they would they not him be able to use his music? You know, be not allowed to use his music.
I think well, number one, if they do, number one, they're gonna change his name for some
Yeah,
reason, and then they won't let him do Bang Bang. If they do, instead of doing this, he'll do the Cactus Jack thing, like
right.
Bang Bang, like or he'll do it in the air, like Bang Bang, like some stupid shit like that.
Right.
Like he'll come down, Sosa, Bang Bang, like some shit like that.
Based on this conversation, and not to sound selfish, I don't want him to go to WWE.
That's it now. Yeah, it's just
Like I'm sure Tony Khan would allow him to keep all his
Tony Khan would
music
definitely
and
let him
stuff.
do that shit. Yeah, go to AEW, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, WWE they chopping all of that. So
Yeah, go to AEW, bro. They're not gonna let you keep your name, number one, because they want to own you.
right.
You know what I mean? They want to license everything you do, make money, and make all that money off of you, and they're not gonna let you do your interest the way you want to. Yeah, go to AEW
No, for sure. So
and hire us as your managers.
yeah, please. Because love that
Got you.
money. Love that money.
We just want to check. It gotta be a big one. We just want to check.
Right.
And front row seats.
I was just about to say some ringside seats, please.
Yeah. Backstage access.
pretty please. So, but
No.
yeah. All right, dude. Do we got anything coming on this weekend?
Nah.
I'm about to say I feel like it's pretty quiet.
For your TKO people, MMA, Conor McGregor is back fighting my boy Max Bless Holloway. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Max lost his last fight. Conor hasn't fought in like on the low almost 5 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's been that long. Like it's crazy. He hasn't fought in like almost 5 years. All the crazy up and downs of his personal life. We're gonna see what type of I'm sure he'll look the part, but let's see once he start taking punches and kicks and all that shit. If he still can take but again, you get older, your body can't take that punishment like it used to. Your stamina on what it used to be, and you live the party multimillionaire lifestyle for the last 8 or 9 years. So who knows if your body is willing to take all that stuff. So far as that, that's that. As far as wrestling's actually pretty quiet this week because it was so much craziness between last week and this week. I guess it's chill this week.
Yeah. I was ready to say I got Holloway with the win.
I got Holloway
based on your analysis. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Holloway.
If he don't knock Max out in the first 2 rounds, which like he's gonna be totally gassed by the third round. Like he's gonna be gassed because he's gonna give his all in the first round and possibly some of the second. After that, he's gonna be so gassed. It's not even gonna be funny.
Now, is this on pay-per-view?
Yeah, no, it's on Paramount now. Remember, they signed a deal with Paramount, so all their events is on Paramount. So if you got Paramount Plus people, it will be there. And note to self, they start these events late as shit. So the main event might not come on until 12:30 or 1 in the morning.
I'll be already be in the bed.
Yeah, I'll be tough. That's why I gotta go out. A lot of times I go out to watch these fights that way because I'll be up at Chickies and Pete's. But at home, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I did because that's how it was the one time I went to Hooters for the one UFC fight. I think it might have been one of the John Jones bouts. And that joint ain't come on like after like 1:45. I'm like, yo, like I was
crazy.
Down there falling asleep at the table.
Yeah.
True story.
There's times when them fights they're not the most entertaining sometimes, and you be sitting there like, oh my god, it's a long drive back home. I don't want to leave yet.
Right? Like hear that horn? Like, oh, what?
Yeah.
So all right, we're gonna jump off here, but going into next week, we do have previewing Saturday night's main event that's taking place at MSG. We'll also catch up with this upcoming events. See what happens on SmackDown tomorrow. fallout from TNA tonight, and what's going to go down on Raw, possibly NXT, AEW, Dynamite. I don't know, something might pop off on Collision. Getting me ahead of this redemption card, so definitely want to check back in, check all of that out. Maybe circle back on that dark side of the ring, if everybody caught up, and continue with that turnbuckle talk. So till then, this was Still Steps, powered by All Authentic Talk Sports Network. Mr. Moilfit, bringing back Mr. Goldie. I am politicking hot, and we'll holler at y'all next weekend. Till the next weekend, next Thursday. Not the weekend, but next Thursday. So till then, peace.